Good morning from beautiful downtown Des Moines, Iowa. We're here and John Deere sent me here. So today and tomorrow, we're going to be learning all about John Deere's latest innovations, and I'm looking forward to showing you all of my favorites here with you in this video. So enjoy. So yes, John Deere did send me and a group of influencers out to the beautiful state of Iowa to check out all of their latest tech innovations. Now for full disclosure, this video is not sponsored and John Deere did not pay me to attend the event, but they did cover my travel, meals, hotel, and the Uber to get to the airport. Now what's especially cool about this is that they also invited farming influencers and construction influencers, and those influencers in those categories actually use John Deere products for their businesses. So the idea here is to bring different creators from different backgrounds together at one event, and not only were the tech creators able to experience the tech, but we were actually able to meet and learn directly from the people who use these products on a daily basis. So I actually had a chance to personally drive a combine machine here in the field. I've never driven a $1 million vehicle around before, but I've got to say it's a lot easier than it even looks, and that's thanks to John Deere's technology. So in this demonstration, we're using John Deere's machine sync technology, and as the name implies, these two machines are in sync. So on the right side we have the combine, which harvests grain, and then on the left side, we have a tractor pulling a cart here. And essentially, the combine can only hold so much grain, and it needs to then unload into the cart. So a wireless connection is established between these two vehicles to keep them in sync so that the two drivers don't have to keep talking to each other to figure out if they're driving at the same speed to make sure that the grain can actually get into the cart. So once that connection is established, the grain will then go into the cart, and then once the cart is full, that tractor will then drive the cart back over to wherever they're going to keep the grain, and then technically another cart could pull up, sync, and then they continue the process here. My wife is also a content creator and influencer, and she was invited to the event as well. She had a chance to drive the combine too, and I'll let her reaction speak for itself. So Jenny just finished up here on the combine machine. What do you think? It's now time to drive a bulldozer, and what's especially cool about this bulldozer is that it uses John Deere's smart grade technology. So this tech is actually found on a variety of different machines from John Deere, but essentially the way it works is that whether it's a dozer, excavator, or anything else, it's using machine learning so that the blade is able to automatically adjust to have that perfect grade. So prior to this technology, the operator of the bulldozer would have to manually make sure that everything is nice and flat, and it takes a lot of extra time to be able to achieve that. So with smart grade technology, they're able to get a lot more done in a much shorter period of time. It also gives operators with less experience the ability to achieve more. And speaking of lack of experience, I was able to test out the seat belts on this bulldozer when I backed it into a hole. Now, content creator David Kogan is actually working on a separate project with John Deere where he's cultivating a 20-acre field here. So let's take a look and see how that's going. So we're here at the infamous Kogan farm with Kogan himself.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about this.
This has been difficult, but it's amazing. I'm very excited right now to see all of this work. We have 20 acres here. I planted this about a month ago.
A month ago, wow.
Yeah, and there was a moment there where we actually didn't think it was going to grow at all. It flooded immediately after I planted, but
clearly some progress has been made.
Oh my god, yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And apparently the rule is we need to be knee-high by 4th of July.
Okay.
And I think we might get
almost there, yeah.
Kind of shin-high.
It's not doing too bad.
Excited, man.
So this is John Deere's see and spray technology. Essentially, it is seeing weeds and then spraying those specific weeds. So prior to this technology, sprayers were not necessarily that efficient. They'd be spraying everywhere. But thanks to 36 cameras, computer vision, and machine learning technology, it's able to find each individual weed and just spray that specifically. So as you can imagine, they're saving a bunch of chemicals here. So this is John Deere's 5G connected Des Moines Works factory. This factory uses high precision robotics as well as very talented workers to build sprayers and more. They're using machine learning to assist with quality control as well as safety. And this is cool. They have these little autonomous robots that can pick up crates and move them around the factory, and they are fully autonomous. So if somebody's in the way, for example, it will know to go around. So this plant is so massive and sophisticated that Wi-Fi really is just not adequate. So because of that, John Deere has established their own private 5G network within the factory. So when people tell you that 5G just doesn't matter or it's not a big deal, that is false. It's actually being used in many places other than your cell phone. So again, thank you John Deere for this amazing experience, and I'm definitely looking forward to collaborating again in the future. There were so many things that we saw on this trip that I really couldn't even include all of it here in this video. However, sure many of your favorite content creators were also here at the event, so I do recommend also checking out their content to see what I might have missed. This company is constantly looking for ways to make farmers' lives better and to make the process of cultivating crops way more efficient. And the technological advances in their construction equipment is also making lives for contractors way better, as they're able to do a lot more in less time. So I'm really excited to see how things progress in the future with all of this technology. And of course, remember that when you're eating food or when you look around in the building that you're in, to thank the farmers and construction workers who are behind all of this and using equipment from companies such as John Deere.